Okay, I'm live. Good morning, everyone. I'm just checking in on everyone. Okay, so I I always go in like 500 different directions when I'm on YouTube. So here's another one. I think maybe from now on, I'll call my live streams Coffee with Ryan, and I'll try to do them as much as possible. Like I'm gonna see about trying to do one Coffee with Ryan a day for the Monday through Friday because I think it creates some extra connection with the community, and I want to just check in on everyone and just get close to the audience and create a deeper connection. So I'm going through my morning routine right now, and I'll just pull that up. And I'm looking at my to-do list for the day, and essentially what I have to do today is I have to complete my reading for graduate school. I have to make an appointment at the vet for my dog. I've got I got to start writing my final papers that are due on the 19th, which is going to be interesting. I gotta get started on those now. I don't want to wait. Last time I waited until like I don't know, like what, 8 days was left before I started my final papers, and it was not pleasant because I was up until midnight every single day. So I've got to clean my truck and listen to recorded lectures for school. So that's some things I have to do today. There's a few more, but I won't bore you with all the details. So right now I'm kind of in the middle of my morning routine where I essentially do my meditation, I do my reading, and I plan my day. And then I usually try to get exercise right after that, but sometimes because I'm busy or if something comes up, then I'll do my exercise later. So these whole morning live streams or just general live streams, I don't know if they'll always be in the morning. Coffee with Ryan. I mean, right now I have 0 viewers, so obviously 8:30 a.m. isn't the best time to go live. I know for a fact if it was 2 hours later, I'd have some people, but it is what it is. I have to work with the schedule I have. Oh, I guess I don't have 0 viewers. Wow, what's up? Is it? I hope I'm pronouncing it. It's either Michael or Mikkel. Good to see you. Um, Actually, they've been reporting some issues with. Thank you. I appreciate that. They've been reporting some issues with YouTube services recently, where they're saying that a bunch of the live streams haven't been working well, and there's been some technical issues. Otherwise, I'll move my camera a little bit so you don't have to be staring at the cords in the wall. Make it a little more aesthetic. But yeah, so I think I'm gonna try to do these Coffee with Ryan streams essentially for the purpose, and I want to put there we go. Now I'm looking at you. Aesthetic, yeah. Essentially for the purpose of connecting with all of you and creating more of a consistent presence. I know that if you're one of our viewers, it might seem, if you're following our channel, it may seem like we're going in a lot of directions because we'll do response videos to different topics. A lot of times, Jordan Peterson, we'll do live streams, we'll do podcasts with the audience, and then we'll do interviews with experts, as well as vlogs. So we're doing the opposite of what you're supposed to do to have a successful YouTube channel, according to the algorithm, which is just pick one thing and just talk about it every time you post, and don't divert from that one thing because that will make your views go down. My dad's calling me. Hold on, I'm gonna pick this. Hey, you're live on YouTube. So what's going on?
Hey,
How you doing?
hello, YouTube.
Say hi to my people, Dad.
Office.
Say hi to my friends.
Hi, friends.
What's good?
Do
you want to have
a great Wednesday?
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, we're just calling to share. We kicked off our Leadership from the Gap program with the 18 of the 20 came last night for the introduction.
Oh, you're running My dad's running a business leadership program. He's a great businessman, and he's helping mentor people to live. Well, it's not just business. It's just a general leadership. It's just general leadership.
Yeah, how to find your true purpose in life, how to tap into how to come up with daily habits that support your, come up with a vision and daily habits that support your vision, and how to live into it, how to live into your future. So yeah, I'm excited. We just got it started last night. It starts with 4 days of intensives in August. I was reading some books over the summer.
Yeah, and we were just talking about my morning routine.
Oh yeah, man. I'm on day like 1300 or something of the Miracle Morning. Yeah.
So my dad's been doing this morning routine where he wakes up and he does yoga and meditation and all sorts of stuff. How long do you do it for?
Journaling. I do probably at least an hour and a half, including reading.
Yeah.
So I read at least 10 pages from a powerful book.
Cool.
And visualization, meditation. I do a little pranayama, yoga, journaling. I journal my dreams and do some affirmations.
Yeah. You do your dreams
really
too?
Powerful. I just try to write down what I remember. I wish I remembered them more, but yeah, the dreams are really powerful access to consciousness.
That's awesome. You're my first caller for the day.
Oh, fantastic.
Maybe this will be a thing. People will call me and I'll pick up phone calls during live streams. That would be funny.
That is fantastic.
Anything else you want to talk about?
No, I'm excited to have you come in and help me with parts work and other things in August.
Yeah, so my dad hired me to help him teach his course because he wants me to teach people about the subpersonalities that Dr. Strachan trained me in. So I'm honored that he wants me to help. So I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, I'm honored that you're willing to do it with your father. So it's awesome.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I'll call you in a bit, okay?
Yeah, I'm just pulling to the office. I love you. Have a great day. Goodbye, Ryan.
Love you. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, so my dad's 60, about to turn, sorry, no, is he 61? Yeah, my dad's 61, and he, yeah, he's a really nice guy. And he's doing this program for young people typically where he's just he's a really good guy. He's really done a lot of different personal reflections. He spent the first half of his life really focusing on like picking himself up by his bootstraps and creating a successful business. He's a real estate developer and he kind of came from nothing. Well, I mean, he scrounged up pennies to make his life work. And now he's in this place where he's not just focused on money, but he really wants to help other people. And he's been in that place for a while now. And he realized like what's really important in life. And so he's just been spreading a lot of love and mentoring to younger people. And so, yeah, I'm really grateful for him. He's we've gone through a lot together, and actually we got sober together because he's a recovering alcoholic and I'm a recovering alcoholic, and I have some interesting stories I could tell you about my dad and I clashing when I was a kid. We had a rough time, but now we're in a really good place and we're friends. So that's fantastic. So, but anyways, this whole coffee with Ryan thing, I'm going to read some of the comments. Mikkel Jorgensen, people just want someone to spend time with. Fill up the sound in the room. I think you're doing great. Thank you very much. I hope so too. And then you said, yo, heck yeah, and then 10x. I don't know what 10x means, but maybe that means turn up my volume because of the phone call. And then Matthew Nolan Miller, hey, it's good to see you. I've heard the key is to stick to the main theme, not necessarily to the same topic. Okay, good, because I was concerned that you had to stick to the same topic, and I don't want to stick to the same topic on this channel because I like to create things. I like to create vlogs. I like to do podcasts. I like to do mixed media presentations. I like to interview people. I want to do more and more of those like interviews with experts. I've got more coming up. Tomorrow, I'm releasing a conversation between Tim Freak and Ian McGilchrist on this channel, which is going to be awesome. And then later this month, I'm releasing a conversation that I filmed between Tim Freak and Ken Wilber, which is going to be great. Most of the times, I'll be the interviewer, but Tim asked me for some help with filming, and he's been gracious enough to allow me to post those things. What's up, Grizz? It's great to see you, brother. I'm doing coffee with Ryan. Michael, good to see you, man. It's great. I've been loving our emails back and forth together, Michael. It's been fun. Ravens Flies says, don't be interviewing people before you clean your room. Oh, gosh. It's a good point. You shouldn't interview people if you have a dirty room. What's up, Grizz? What questions? Your questions won't wait. Send them in. I'm right here. James, just tuning in. How's it going? Okay, James, we're doing coffee with Ryan. Essentially, I'm going to try to do this more often. I was even thinking, like, what if I just did one of these a day, even if it was only 15 minutes long, or it could be an hour long, depending on how long I have, or it could be 2 hours long. But if I have a really busy day, it's just like, hey, guys, just checking in. Just want to know how everyone's doing. Having my cup of coffee, hanging out. This morning I've been making my schedule for my day. I was just telling everyone my schedule earlier. I'll tell you guys what my to-do list is here again for those of you who weren't on. I don't think very many people were on at that point. What do you guys think of that? Once a day? Is that too much? Is that fine if I just pop on once a day in the mornings or something like that? It would typically be in the mornings. Ravensfly says, dude, I like this. Can be anytime during the day. But still. Yeah, I think because Mercury is the nighttime of this channel, literally. Like, he's got that nighttime live stream thing going on. Griswold Grimm says, you're too insecure to roll daily, bro. I don't even know what that means, but see ya, Mikkel Jorgensen. It was great to spend some time with you if you're heading out. I am sensitive, that's for sure. I'm not your average. I'm very introverted, so it's the more extroverted I am, the more time I need to recover internally. You know how Jordan Peterson sometimes talks about how all his interviews are really hard on him? I think like I might have that sort of personality too, except for my life is probably way less hard than Peterson's because he's way more scheduled. I think once you get that successful and famous, it feels like your schedule just gets, if you want to really capitalize, just probably gets insane. I think he said at one point he works like flat out for like 12 hours straight a day. That's intense. Okay, so Griswold says heart, so I think he was poking at me a little bit, which is fun. We have that kind of relationship, Grizz and I. James, I'd be cool to give this daily thing a shot. Right on. Lee Nevi says, just give it a go and see what happens, brother. Thanks, brother. I appreciate that. Bruce says, if you build it, they will come. That's a fantastic thing to say. I love that. Grizz says, what's your motive for doing daily streams? Connection with the audience, build like, you know how we're thinking about doing a Discord, that we're having a phone call, Grizz and I, next week, and he's going to help me look at Discord. So I want to connect to the audience and show them kind of behind the scenes of my life. So just say what's up, check in with everyone. And then I think the consistency of the live streams might build an audience that is more consistent in general. And Mercury's thinking about doing the same thing for himself. I have no idea if we're going to do it for sure yet, but I think I'm going to give it a shot here. Just stream as much as I can. And I won't take up too much of your time because I don't want you to feel like you have to keep up with everything, but just watch what you can. And, if I only have 10 minutes, then I'll only do it for 10 minutes. I'm not going to overcommit myself to streaming for 3 or 4 hours a day when I have so much other stuff going on. Bruce says it could be a diet thing. That's that would be an interesting thing. For for me, I don't think it would be very interesting for you all to watch. YouTube held a message for review. I'd be a part of your Discord channel as long as I won't get banned for racking a gun in the chat. What do you mean racking a gun? I don't even know what that means, but I'm not going to hold your comment for a review. YouTube was automatically holding your comment for a review. That's weird. I don't even know what Discord is, so Griswold Grimm is supposed to teach me all that shit next week on our phone call. He's in the chat. Shout out to Griswold Grimm. He also likes to antagonize me once in a while, which is fine because we have that fun together. But whatever racking a gun means, I'm a noob. Okay, like I have no idea what I'm not up on internet culture. I'm like barely hanging on. Matthew Nolan Miller, and I'll go up and read the other one, says, sorry to say I can't keep up with your uploads these days. I just pop in now and then. Yeah, and that's fine. I mean, I don't watch every podcast that Joe Rogan releases or that most YouTubers release. Just watch what you want to watch and don't feel obliged to keep up with us. I don't think that that's necessary, and you have your own life, and you're a human being that needs to do other things. So I would never expect you to watch all our stuff. J-Man38062 says, I'm cool with doing live stuff. I like the idea of having a drink with a cool dude across the screen and getting an update. Awesome. Yeah. So let's just do this let me just keep doing this for a little while. And just probably most of the time will be in the mornings because that's when I have time. And I'll tell you what I'm doing that day, and I'll just say, what's up? Hope everyone's doing okay. And maybe we'll talk for a little bit, and then I'll head out. Ravensfly says, I couldn't speak like that. There's Saf, who is a 15-year-old master orator. Huh. Gloff says, let's have a coffee talk Saturday. Oh, you want to have a podcast? That's interesting. We could do that. I'm not sure about Saturday yet, but let me take a look at my schedule and let's send some emails back and forth. Okay. Michael says, try a few things. If it's slow, you could always cut back. And if it gets busy, you could always add more. Adapt accordingly. Love that advice. Yeah. And, if I was just trying to get views, then I would just do Jordan Peterson videos because that's what our channel is set up for. And that's what the algorithm recognizes us for. And that's what gets us thousands of views. So if I just wanted views, I would do a new Jordan Peterson video like every other day or every day. And that would grow our channel. But it's not just about views for me. Views is one aspect of growing the channel, but it's also about community. And it's also about connection, and it's also about being authentic and building my own life. And so, yeah, I know what would get views. I'm aware of that, and that's okay with me right now. I'm not going to try to control it. Ravens Flies, your comments keep getting held for review, and I don't know why, but YouTube really doesn't like you. I like you, but the YouTube algorithm is just really holding all your comments. So I'm going to show this one. I don't like how YouTube's doing that. Why are they censoring my live stream? That's fucked. Sorry. Excuse my language. I don't even know if I'm supposed to. YouTube thinks I'm a dickhead. If YouTube held that comment too. Dude, you're getting battered up by YouTube right now. That's rough. YouTube is censoring hard. What's up, Rob? Wombat Rob's here. He's a really close friend of mine. It's really good to see you, brother. I'll read your comment here in a second. Okay, I'm missing some comments here. Sorry, everyone. I'm trying to keep up. This is fun. I got to get going on my papers. I got to start writing my papers for school. I'll tell you my to-do list. So I don't have much longer, but let's just hang in there for another minute. I'm having too much fun. Hey, Grizz, I'm doing great. I'm not too insecure just yet, my brother. So let's see how long I last before I crumble underneath the pressure of the live stream. Okay. Let's see here. I'm trying to figure out which one to read. I've seen the horrors of YouTube, and I'm trying to get you ready without scaring you off. Oh, I see. So you're not just antagonizing me. You're trying to help me. Yeah, I know that I'm probably going to get trolled the more exposure I get, and I think I'll be okay. I'm kind of like, I do enough work on myself outside of this YouTube channel that I don't think somebody calling me an idiot or a fuck face or whatever, the worst thing you can imagine, telling me I'm incompetent, I'm the dumbest person they've ever heard speak, whatever. Like I'm very well prepared for all of that stuff, and I probably won't take it personally because I've seen enough at this point to know that it's ridiculous. But maybe there's something that I don't. Maybe it's even scarier than I think. But I think I'll be okay. I gotta have thicker skin than that. I can't just let some people's opinions out that I don't even know affect me. If you said something mean because I know you, Grizz, or if most of the people in the chat who are I consider friends at this point, even though we're just friends virtually, yeah, I would feel upset if you were mean, but I'll get over it. Some of you have said some mean things in the past and I got over it. And I've said some mean things to other people before and they've got over it. So we're all good. CHJ Longstone says someone else does dry fire while they're listening to stuff. And also CGH Longstone, we're looking forward to having a podcast with you on Friday. He has some interesting ideas. He sent us some things that he wrote, and we're looking forward to speaking with him. He was interested in the Tim Freak interview we did, and he said he had some stuff to say. So good to see you, Gloff. Ravensfly says Discord is a web-based voice over IP client. They heard me rack a shotgun during the chat. Okay. you were racking a shotgun during the chat. That's funny. How do they hear that? I don't understand that. Again, I'm a noob. All right, Gloff, we'll have to catch up about how do I like my coffee, James? I like my coffee black and strong. And yeah, black and strong, stronger than most. If it tastes like dirt, I don't mind. Wombat Rob says, I like my coffee like the Jungian archetype of the unknown. Black like the Jungian archetype of the unknown. That's good. That's good, Rob. Griswold Grimm says, can't you just have people zoom in right now? I don't think so. But maybe that's something you could show me next week. It would be fun if I just invited the audience onto my live streams. I had a link for you all to join. I could do that on Google Hangouts, but I'm not on Hangouts. I'm on just the regular YouTube Live. So that would be cool if I just publicly posted a link. I don't think any other YouTube's doing that. It'd just be like a free-for-all. But I'd have to be able to kick people out if I posted a public link in the chat to join the actual video conference, and then there's someone came on that was like harassing, I'd have to censor that somehow. Not to censor, but to be able to like block them if they are. But that's a fascinating idea. That would be really fun. Okay. Ravensfly says, dude, check out Soph on YouTube. She's 15 and has been labeled as a white supremacist just because of her views, which aren't like some Richard Spencer shit. Okay, I could look into that. Bruce says, I'm down for a JP video reviews. Still listen to his lectures daily. Yeah, and we'll do a review system with or a response system with the Jordan Peterson videos, and we'll do those most likely. I don't know. We're going to try to do them once a week, but I don't have any promises since we're doing so many different things right now. So I think those are great videos. I just don't want to only do that. And those are also the videos that get us the most views typically. So it's not a bad thing, but it's not the only thing I want to do. And I love Peterson as well. And I'm always down to talk about him. Matthew Nolan Miller says authenticity over chasing views. Yeah, absolutely. I'm going to scroll down. Man, Ravens Fies, you're getting blocked again. Oh, well, there are some interesting things here. Okay, I'll show that. Gloff Gloff says, I bet you're not prepared for me to call you a poop boy. Damn, that one stung. Wow. I'm gonna need some time to recover. I might have to hop off the live show. It's almost been 30 minutes. All right, I gotta tell you my schedule. I'm gonna read a few more comments. I'll tell you what I'm gonna do today, and then I'm gonna hop off. Okay, so the proper tribe self-selects, says Grizz. Absolutely. YouTube must not be a fan of Ravens or Flies. Too bad he's both, says J-Man. Matthew says, doing JBB commentary is fine. Our videos are fine, but preferably with commentary. Yeah, we will probably from now on, every time we post a Peterson video, if there is a clip of him speaking, we'll probably add our commentary right at the end to continue to build awareness around that. We're here too on this channel. Most of our views come from those old Peterson videos that Andrew set up, and those are just circulating throughout YouTube, and they're doing quite well. And that's what actually keeps our subscriber count going up. So that's like the external layer, sorting myself out. And then we're on the internal layer. This is like the actual core of it, where the community's connecting. Grizz says, wait till you see the first clip video they will make of you. Yeah, I'm sure there's going to be some funny stuff out there. All right, I got to skip a few here. Michael says, I wasn't racking a shotgun. I was playing Doom. French press is the way to do it, says James. Absolutely. Griswold Grimm says, you need a competent wrench wielder. Yeah, I'll need some moderators if I'm going to start streaming more. So if any of you want to volunteer for that position, obviously you're not expected to be here every time I stream, but I'd be happy to make a couple of you moderators. Bruce says, I'd comment more, but I'm gas fitting a house currently. Well, that's fine, Bruce. Sounds like you're doing something interesting. Bruce also promoted his Instagram, and YouTube tried to block it, but I just accepted it. Okay, go ahead and check out his Instagram. That's great. Michael says, let's talk about stuff on the Peterson reading list. You know, Steinbach, Oliver Sacks, Dostoevsky. Oh, God damn it. I can't say that goddamn name. Dostoevsky. I'm not getting it right now, but I know how to say it. I've said it before, I promise. Stuff from his book list. That's a great idea. Gloff says, I'll be a moderator if you'd like, but I'd probably be away more after than not. That's fine. That's fine. That's no problem. And, you know, we'll find some moderators that can be here as much as possible. So, okay, here's my schedule for the day, first I'll tell you to my to-do list. I got to complete my reading for school, graduate school. I've got a few different assigned readings that need to be done today. I've got 2 little assignments that I got to post. I've got to start my final papers. I got to make an appointment for my dog to go to the vet because he needs to get his shots. What else? I got to pick up the dog shit in the yard. I got to clean my truck, and I got to create a budget for the month and listen to there's 2 recorded lectures for school I have to listen to. And then it also says I need to trim and pull weeds in my yard, but I probably won't get to that today because I have other stuff to do. So I'll have to probably wait until tomorrow. And all that stuff I just said, I'm just going to do as much of it as I can. And then my to-do list will just carry over. So usually I get most of it done. Like I could get I'd say between 50 and 80% of that done. There's some stuff that has to be done today, like the school stuff. And then the other carryover will go into my to-do list for tomorrow. I have this app that I use called Todoist, and it's a pretty good way of organizing your tasks, and it helps with that. So I use that. And then, yeah. So thank you all for tuning in. If you want, you can comment something that you have to do today. so that we can all sort ourselves out together. And I'll just wait for a couple minutes if you want to write that in. If not, then that's fine too. Ravensfly says, I'd like to see vids about Israel, how they shoot little boys. Yeah, I don't, but Americans are. Oh, I see. I don't know. You're using terms that I guess I don't fully understand. Kevin says LEL. That's Grizz. I need to take a class with you on understanding all the internet terms here. But by Israel, do you mean Israel? Is that what you mean? I don't know what you mean. Anyways, does anyone want to post anything that they have to do today? Doesn't sound like it. It sounds like I'm the Lone Ranger sharing my to-do list with the world. All right, I love you all. I'm going to go. Thank you so much for joining. I'll just repeat this one more time. I'm going to try to do these streams as much as possible. I'm thinking once a day for like the weekdays. And sometimes they might only be 5 or 10 minutes, 15 minutes. Sometimes they might be an hour and a half. It just depends on what my schedule is. And it's just about checking in with one another and connecting. So Griswold Grimm says, we just chill online all day, bruv. All right. Kavada wants me to stay. I can't stay. I got to go do that to-do list I just read to you. Me staying would impact my ability to be productive. Wombat Rob says, let's catch up soon. Yes, that would be fantastic. I love you all. I'll continue. James says, I got to clean my room. Thank you. Somebody shared something they have to do. Bruce says, I have a church meeting tonight starting an outreach church in East Hamilton. Fantastic. That's fantastic. Thank you for sharing. It's great to hear from all of you. If you feel like it, smash that like button. If not, then that's fine. I don't care really, other than the fact that I care enough to ask. So, all right. Love you all. See ya.